Hey guys, David here from PhoneBuff.com, and in this video I'm doing a speed comparison test between the Samsung Galaxy S3 here on the left against the Nokia Lumia 900 on the right. Basically, both of these guys are, arguably the best phone on their respective platform. I'll go ahead and start the first speed test, which is the boot up. Press these guys at the same time and let go when they vibrate. Alright, so let's see which phone actually turns on first. They're both running the same Wi-Fi network. I cleared out the browsing history on both, so when I do the browser test, it'll be nice and even. I'm going to be doing application speed test. Obviously, they're running different OSs, so the apps will be written differently, but they're from the same developer, so hopefully we get a good idea as far as the experience at least we'll get. Let's see which one loads up first. There's no SIM card in here, so I'll get a SIM card error, but pretty much as soon as I get that error, it's done. So you can see pretty much a tie. I mean, as soon as I hit close and it showed the start screen, this guy showed the lock screen. So really, really close. Been pretty consistent too. I mean, I've done a whole bunch of tests and pretty much they load up at the same time every single time. I'll go ahead and unlock this guy. And let's go right into our application speed test. So we'll do ESPN first right here. So 1, 2, 3. And there you go. You can see the ESPN app loaded up first on the Lumia 900. So we'll go ahead and back out of here and close this guy out. And let's hit remove all, which closes it out there. We'll load up the next app, which is Flixster. So on this one, you want to pay attention to the right edge of the screen. Actually, I'll just scroll over because the first screen on this one just shows the text, where the Android version shows all the pictures. So I really want to see which one loads up all the pictures first. So I'll just swipe over. So tap them at the same time, and I'll try to swipe over. And you can see it took a little bit longer for it to load up on the Lumia 900. So I give the win to the Galaxy S3 in this test, but really, really close on both. I'll go ahead and close out the app right there. Alright, let's go to the next test, which is the dictionary.com test, so our app. So we'll go ahead and load this guy up. 1, 2, 3. Right there again, the Galaxy S3 is the winner, so we'll go ahead and back out of here. And again, I mean, pretty much every single test that I've done here is, the difference is basically a few milliseconds, if that. So press and hold here, remove all, and just to let you guys know, this is closing out the apps. As you can see in my task manager, there's no active applications, so don't worry about that. The next test I'll run is, I'll open up Skype. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see which one logs in first. I heard the noise first on the Lumia 900, now on the Galaxy S3. So the win goes over to the Lumia 900, and with Skype being owned by Microsoft, I kind of expected that. You can see it's still logged in here. I'm going to actually log out. So log out, yes. Alright, make sure it's closed this time. There you go. And let's go ahead and do a camera load up speed. So let's see which one's camera actually launches first. So I'll tap the camera icon at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. You can see the viewfinder is already loaded on here, and now it's loaded up on here. So obviously the win goes to the Galaxy S3. And let's go ahead and do the browser test so we can finish this guy up. So Internet Explorer on here, just regular old internet on the Galaxy S3. Like I said, I cleared out the history, so I'll go ahead and type in PhoneBuff, and we'll go ahead and load those guys up at the same time. Alright, so I went ahead and typed it in on both phones, and I'll hit go at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. And you can see on the Lumia 900, the content's actually showing first, but the load bar is down here about 60%. This guy's an 80%. Okay, it's done now, and we're still loading up some content here, as you can see. And it's not loading up the ads or anything on the Lumia 900, which it doesn't on Windows Phone. It loaded up everything on the Galaxy S3, just like you would see on a computer. There you go. Now it's done. So that's that. I'll go ahead and go to the next test, which will load up. Let's do yahoo.com. So I'll type in Yahoo. Alright, so I'll go ahead and hit go at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's done on the Galaxy S3, and now it's done on the Lumia 900. Obviously the win goes to the Galaxy S3. And let's tap desktop. 1, 2, 3. Obviously we expect the Galaxy S3 to win in this department because browsing really depends upon processing power. As you can see, it's done already. Lumia 900 is about 60%. This guy has a dual core 1.5 GHz processor versus a single core 1.4 GHz processor. So I mean, those are our results pretty much. Overall, I have to say, obviously, the Galaxy S3 is faster, but Windows Phone does a really nice job as far as making the OS very efficient, because a 1.4 gigahertz processor is pretty much competing with this dual core over here on the left with 2 gigs of RAM versus only 512. So both phones will give you a great experience, but if you're looking for faster browsing, you're definitely gonna get that on the Galaxy S3. Overall, the apps, while they're a little bit more efficient on the Nokia Lumia 900, the sheer processing power makes up for that on the Galaxy S3, and a lot of the apps are opening up faster on this guy. Boot up test was about even, so overall the winner is the Galaxy S3, and that's pretty much it for me in this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.